All right, so good evening, everybody. What's going on? This your girl Tiffany, and I'm here, and I want to talk about why everybody is not a scholar and everybody is not an elder. Why everybody is not a scholar and why everybody is not an elder. It's real easy to say I am a scholar, but to actually show or prove is something totally different. It's real easy to say that you are an elder. But in order to have eldership, elder does not necessarily mean somebody who is of old age, right? It doesn't just mean that, but it's also means somebody who set the example to the community as well, who has done numerous work. Okay. And the reason why I'm here because there are people that would actually put themselves on the pedestal to say they are scholars and they are elders, and they have not shown enough body or work to be so. Or people have been so gullible to proclaim certain people as scholars and elders. And we have to be careful who we call a scholar and who we say that is an elder. We have to be careful of that. We have to be very mindful because not everybody earned those titles. So just like me, I'm not a scholar at all. And I'm definitely not an elder. Okay. I'm not even a master teacher because I have not mastered the things in life. So those who walk around and say they are scholars and they don't show that they are actual scholars, they're just speaking out of ignorance. They speaking out of arrogance. That's what they're doing. They're not speaking from a place of showing scholarship. And the thing about being a scholar is being willing to deal with others who may know a little bit more than you. The thing about being a scholar is to also listen to people and allow people who may be younger to ask questions. Scholars don't go around getting jealous of anybody, especially somebody that may be younger than them. Nor do they look to create some form of chaos with other people. An elder don't look down on somebody that's younger. As a matter of fact, elder impart wisdom, give word of encouragement, pass the torch down to someone that's younger than them. That's what an elder does. An elder say, well, it's time to let the next generation of young people stand up and teach. You teach those youngsters and you allow them to share the knowledge with the rest of them. Because as an elder, you know you done did your job. You did the work. You done put in the work. As a scholar, you done put in the work. You pass it down to your students. And your students eventually they'll become scholars themselves and elders. And then they will have people under them. That's why it's real dangerous to say I have followers or to use that language. Because if you say you got followers, that means that those people are just being subjugated to you. And you don't want to have just followers. You want to have leaders in the making. So you want to be able to make sure they are leaders in the making as opposed to being followers. Because they'll be able to have the ability to learn how to lead themselves and lead others around them and teach them how to be leaders as opposed to being followers. But of course, you start off as being a follower before you become a leader, but you don't want to remain a follower. You do not want to remain there. You don't want to be stuck there. So for me, when I see eldership, I look at somebody like Dr. John Henry Clark. That's an elder to me. So Kieta is an elder to me. The late Dr. Ava Muhammad, that was an elder to me. Sister Soldier is an elder to me. The, yeah, some of my relatives, I look at them as elders. The people that have influenced me and that has inspired me, I look at them as scholars. Those who had led me to the direction that was going to help me in the long run instead of setting me back. Those are the people that I look at as scholars because they have shown and proved their body of work to me. But again, everybody don't have what it takes to be a scholar. Everybody don't have what it takes to be an elder. Yeah, you might become an old age, but that don't necessarily mean that you are elder, that somebody can go to when there is a problem that's taking place. Somebody can go to when they have questions and concerns and they need guidance. And these so-called elders or people that proclaim to be elders, you see, they have a lot of immature ways about themselves. They're very immature. They have yet to grow out of certain mentalities and certain behaviors. In modern times, you don't find too many eldership. You don't find too many scholarship in modern time period. Everybody jump on the bandwagon and say, I'm a scholar. And people go by personality worship instead of vetting these people and question them and question their legitimacy. And another thing you have to know as an elder and a scholar, you're not above reproach. You're not above criticism. You're not above questioning. Because one day everybody's going to get criticized. Everybody's going to get criticized for their work. Everybody's going to get criticized for their eldership. Okay. And nobody is above that. Even the ones that we admire, they're not above critique. And that's one thing you have to accept as a scholar and an elder. You're not above critique. So, anyways, I just felt the need to say this and talk about this because it just need to be put out there. Be mindful of who you label as a scholar and an elder. Everybody do not meet those requirements. Okay? So Black History Month, do your own research. Educate yourselves. And also look into those who are currently doing the work, which they represent Black future. Look at those who are doing the work currently, those who are actually putting themselves out there, putting in the work in the community, and they not receiving credit for it. So it is best to branch out on your own and do your own homework assignment, do your own diligent research. And if you have a question, come across people who actually knows or who actually are skilled in those areas or subject matters that you are currently studying. Go to someone who is more reliable. And not just anybody. Not just anybody because they popular and they got a name for themselves. Go for those who are more reliable. So, anyways, shout out to the chat. Peace to the chat out there. Thank y'all for coming through. So I hope you guys just take this in mind into consideration. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one. Let me see. Absolutely. Gerald Horns is a must. Absolutely. I admire Gerald Horns. He does a great job. He does a magnificent job. Yes, I admire him. I'm glad that you put him out there. He's one of the people that's on top of the list. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you all be safe. And make sure you guys check out my channel and check out all my previous videos that I did. So if you guys just coming in, I'm just talking about how everyone's not a scholar and an elder. So if you guys just coming through, watch the video from the very beginning. Make sure you like the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the channel, and all that great stuff. All right. Until next time, y'all take it easy on yourself. May peace and power and elevation be to all of you. And it's your girl Tiffany. I'm logging off. All right. Thank you. All right.